channel. Thanks for stopping by, sticking with my plan for these weeks leading up to my trip on June 8th. We got SHOKO, I believe I'm saying that correctly. The track's called Dirty Babylon. So without further ado, man, let's jump in, see what you got for us.
Don't pay them no mind. It's only poison when you feed it. I don't pay them no mind. Dirty Babylon stinks. I ain't paying no fines. Charge you to the grave, you a slave. You should live your life, it's divine. Putting them on notice, I'm alive. I'm a terrorist to them, cause I'm free in my mind. I won't submit to tyranny of any form of kind. Yes, I'm real recognized. Don't believe them lies. Those guys love to eat them like pies. I don't judge you, but I can't trust you. You sniff lines. Liability, too many times. Still love, but I'm a motives that are spiritual in essence. In this life is what I molded. Time flies, can't hold it. So I'm really trying to focus, then again I'm letting go. Overstand, I'll only reap what I sow. Appreciate everything, everything will grow.
Bro, I'm digging this whole vibe of this right now. And he's saying so much right off the very beginning that I absolutely love, man. And you tell, like, the idea of not trusting these cats who do drugs because, or sniff lines because he's too many times, man. He's been let down by people perhaps he put some faith into or whatever. And I mean, it's lessons learned, man. You gotta do that. You gotta live your life. You gotta, if you mistakes and shit and issues and shit like that, disappointment, all that kind of stuff sucks when it happens. But then if you can take that and make it into an education and teach yourself, perhaps learn from it, then you can set yourself straight, right? And that's kind of what he's saying there. Hey man, I ain't saying shit to you. You do you, but I mean, I can't rely on you anymore. And this idea too, man, where he's still putting that work in. He still wants to be the best he can. Still want to do his thing, but he's letting go. And Milo and I were talking this weekend, and kind of mentioned the same thing. It was that freedom that comes with doing what you love for yourself, and whatever comes from it, and just not giving a shit, man. It's not being like, I'm doing this for the club, I'm doing this so I get on the radio, I'm doing this for streams, I'm doing this so as an author, right? I'm doing this to get a publishing contract, I'm doing this. No, man, you do that shit for you. You let that shit go, and you produce what you want to produce. And when that happens, it's a beautiful thing, man. Your soul's set free a little bit. And he says you reap what you sow, man. And that's the thing. Yeah, I'm digging this dude's vibe, man. Nice laid back type of, yeah, man.
I trust you, you sniff lines. Liability, too many times. Still love, but I'm a motives that are spiritual in essence. In this life is what I molded. Time flies, can't hold it. So I'm really trying to focus, then again I'm letting go. Overstand, I'll only reap what I sow. Appreciate everything, everything will grow. Reflection taught me do's and my don'ts. Heard a billion gems, I should've took notes. It's only poison when you feed it. I don't pay them no mind. Dirty Babylon stinks. I ain't paying no fines. Charge you to the...
Sorry, bro. I'm gonna bring this back a little bit here, but it's funny because he gets right into that. He gets right into that idea, man. Hey, and it is poison only if you feed it, and that's the thing, is you don't allow. That's what happened to me. And that's why I was talking to Milo with the same thing, was that I allowed someone to take something that I love, and that one person's opinion destroyed everything for me. I mean, I pretty much destroyed my writing career at that point. Even though my favorite author of all time told me he liked it, just some dude who I didn't know until that weekend tells me some shit. I just said, like, it was done. Like, I couldn't turn that shit off. And that's the poison, man. And I fed that poison to the point where I made a huge mistake. So that's the thing, man. Don't feed that shit. Don't That's why I don't watch the news. That's so much that negativity, the constant bombardment. Just don't let that poison in, man. Don't feed it. Give it the sunshine. Give it the love, man. Just don't let that poison die, man. And I wanted to comment too on the one thing, and now I completely forgot where I was going with it. But basically, he made basically the same type of comment is about like taking notes and also learning from past mistakes, learning from things, and becoming a better person or a stronger person or whatever it is that you needed to be from that lesson. You took it what you needed, and you became better the next day.
My don'ts, heard a billion gems, I should've took notes. It's only poison when you feed it, I don't pay him no mind. Dirty Babylon stinks, I ain't paying no fines. Charge you to the grave, you was a slave? No way. It's only poison when you feed it, I don't pay him no mind. Dirty Babylon stinks, I ain't paying no fines. Charge you to the grave, you a slave? You should live your life, it's divine. Putting them on notice, I'm alive. Glowing up like I thought I would. Everything aligned, we living good. Give thanks, smoke plants, break bread and sip shilajit tea. True currency's attention, I'ma spend it on me. The brother said save your soul, you set your lineage free. Your old family tree trapped in the unseen. From we born we be marked by the beast. Ignorance, compliance, if you overstood the science, would you still be compliant? Legal frocate a guy, foot the system vibe higher. Watch it all on fire as you rolling down your stream. Wish you well, remember everything's a dream. I don't pay him no mind, dirty Babylon stinks, I ain't paying no fines. Charge you to the grave, you a slave, you should live your life, it's divine. Putting them on notice, I'm alive.
You're breaking the law, you demon, okay? There's only one document. All legal bullshit matters. I don't care what it is, that means everything. 70 million plus legal. All of it, all in one. Everything that you can imagine in legal is destroyed in one document. The BCCRSS has everything you need. Anytime you're using the BCCRSS, which is the birth certificate, clausula rebus substantivus document.
Yeah, I like that that female vocal in that as well. It was nice little sample in that, man. That one part too where he said that whether it's currency or time he's gonna spend it on me. And again, it goes a long way, man. I mean, obviously, you gotta love yourself, work on yourself, get yourself right. I mean, oftentimes we extend ourselves so much for other people, and we don't give ourselves the time. And I mean, you can't help other people if you can't help yourself, type of idea. Not necessarily what he's saying there, but what I'm saying is just like, yeah, man, you got to be good to yourself first, because I know there's a lot of dads and mums out there that work themselves to the point of exhaustion and shit, and then you're not there for your kids because you're too busy sleeping. You get sick all the time and stuff. And I know you're doing it for your kids, but at the same time, it ends up backfiring. You drop dead of a heart attack, and you weren't there for your kids because you were spending 3 hours a day in rush hour traffic and shit. But yeah, you got to spend some time, man. Do what it is for your brain, whether that's, like I was saying, talking to Milo said put his little girl to bed, and then it's like bang, he's got a couple hours where he can just like make music, write lyrics, whatever he's doing, to do it for him. And that is huge, man. That's huge for you. But and the idea too, where I think he said something about like the whole family trees, man. You get stuck in that system, and just it's so hard to break out of it unless you get your mind right and start seeing it for what it is, because a lot of people don't want to see it for what it is, right? You kind of get lost in that shit. But cool, man. Cool track, cool introduction. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, man, make sure you go over and give it a watch and stream it, buy it, whatever you can. Doesn't have to cost you a cent to show them some love. Like I always say, man, I love you guys each and every day for being here and being part of this. Until next time, stay safe. Be good to each other.